Hey friends, today we're making cinnamon rolls with a vanilla bourbon frosting. These rolls are so soft, delicious, and really easy to make. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. For the dough, you are going to need 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 packet of instant yeast, 8 tablespoons of softened butter cut, 1 cup of warm milk between 95 and 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and 1 egg room temperature. Start by pouring the warm milk into a large mixing bowl. Add the packet of instant yeast and give it a stir. Add half of the all-purpose flour and mix. Add the rest of the flour as well as the sugar, the salt, butter, and egg. Start mixing ingredients. Add a 1/4 cup of warm water. At this point I'm going to use my hands because it's much easier. You can also use your mixer if that's a method that you prefer, and of course if you don't have a mixer, this method works just as well. Once the ingredients are mixed, you will knead your dough for about 7 to 9 minutes. The dough is going to be very sticky at first, but that's how you want it to be. After a few minutes, the dough will be less sticky and more manageable. Okay, at this point I've been kneading for about 7 minutes, and as you can see the dough is not as sticky. At this point you're going to want to spray your bowl lightly with a cooking spray and roll your dough into a ball. Place the dough back into the bowl and cover with a piece of plastic wrap and place a dish towel over the bowl. You want to place this in a warm area to proof. Proofing can take anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, or until the dough doubles in size. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half, and as you can see the dough has doubled in size. Now we're going to make the cinnamon mixture. Mix 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar and 2.5 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. Now it's time to roll out your dough. Lightly dust your work surface and rolling pin with flour. Remove the dough from the bowl and start spreading into a rectangular shape. Once you have your rectangular shape, roll the dough out with your rolling pin until the dough is about 1/4 of an inch thick. Spread about 2 to 3 tablespoons of softened butter onto the dough. Next, add your cinnamon mixture to cover the dough, except for 1/4 of an inch on the side nearest you. Spread the mixture evenly with your hands, then pat down. To roll your dough, take the side furthest from you and fold in, keeping the roll as tight as possible. Then grab the roll from the left side and roll towards you while working your way to the right. Continue this process until your dough is completely rolled. Next, you will want to pinch the ends so that it does not come undone while proofing. Now, with the method of your choice, cut the dough into 12 even pieces. I'm using a bench scraper. You can also use a serrated knife or even dental floss. Butter a 9x13 baking dish. Then place your cut pieces of rolled dough into the dish, leaving space in between each roll. Next, you will want to cover with plastic wrap and place a dish towel over the baking dish. Then place in a warm area in your house to proof. At this point, you will want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. It took about 1 hour and 25 minutes to proof. Remove the plastic wrap and we're ready to place in the oven. But first you want to cover your baking dish with aluminum foil. Place the rolls in the oven and bake covered for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, remove the foil and continue baking uncovered for 10 to 12 minutes. To make the icing, mix 3 tablespoons of softened butter and 8 ounces of softened cream cheese together with a mixer. Next, add a half a teaspoon vanilla and 3 tablespoons of bourbon and continue mixing. Next, add 1½ cups of powdered sugar and continue mixing until smooth. And now it's time to frost your rolls. Okay, now my favorite part. Time to taste it. Ready? That was so good. Can't wait for you to try it. Until next time, bye.